Hi. I just want to share with you some personal philosophy. This one it touches on purity, it touches on conviction. Um, but I will say that if the path of your conviction, what you truly believe in, is a lonely path. I'm 44 years old, and I remember when I was in grammar school, a teacher said to me, because I mentioned that's not fair, she said to me, life isn't fair. I thought it was very cold-hearted at the time, and for many years I continued to think so, but I realize now that she was right. Life isn't fair. I have found that people who get what they want are usually those who have no remorse or empathy for other people. They only care about themselves, so of course, if you only care about yourself, then it's easy to get what you want because you don't care what happens to the other person. When you have empathy towards others, you don't want to see bad things happen, and also you have responsibilities and obligations to care for other people. So you will sacrifice, and you will bend, and you will compromise in order to please others. But unfortunately, you can't always please people. So, but back on the topic, you will find that as you go through life, unless you want to follow the crowd and be a conformist, you'll find you walk a very lonely path. You'll find that people who fit in can gang up on you, will make fun of you, ridicule you, think you're strange. But if this is what truly makes you happy, then do it. Do not compromise what you truly believe in. Do not conform to other people. On top of that, people might call you a narcissist because you are only following your way and you think you're right. And here's the thing, I'm not going to touch on narcissism. I'm not going to mention that because I've watched videos on it. Most information I learned about narcissism was from Professor Sam Vaknin. And the only thing I know about narcissists is that they should be avoided as much as pitied. Reason why I say that is because they are realistically a child, and what happens is they're a child that doesn't grow up. So with it, they create a wall, like a shell, to protect themselves, to protect the child that they are, because that's their true self. They were a child that didn't separate properly from their mother, and what in the process, they also create the false self, which is the actual person that you're talking to, which isn't really a person. And so they lack empathy, they lack positive emotions, and really they go through a cycle of trying to find their own humanity because they don't have it. They don't have a core identity, because their core identity is really a child, and they protect that child at all costs. So they really live by their true self, which is actually an entity. So it's really a horrible way to live. So when you label someone a narcissist, unless you really know what a narcissist is, don't use that term. So I'm trying not to use that term. But then there are narcissistic traits. You could say it's just egotistical, but narcissist in a clinical term does not have an ego. Again, I'm quoting Sam Vaknin. I'm not a professor of psychology. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist anyway. So, but I heard it thrown around so many times. But that's, unless you really know it and did your own research, don't use it. But you might get called certain names and labels for being you. But be you. Be who you are. Don't try to conform. Be who you are. And unfortunately, sometimes we do have to conform and realistically just to fit in and make commonality, but don't sacrifice your principles. But here's the downside to being real. Being pure. And I'm not saying pure in a religious sense of like being like a monk or something, but being genuinely you. Being who you are, doing things because you truly want to do them, not because people are telling you to do things, but doing it because it's something you want to do. And being yourself and sticking up for what you believe in. If you don't like to, for example, if you're an environmentalist, then don't conform to other people, what they believe in. If you're a Democrat or Republican, don't conform to your friends' beliefs if they happen to be on the opposite political party. Or if you're an independent, use your mind. Don't be brainwashed. But the downside to that is you will walk a lonely path. You will be ridiculed. People will stand against you, especially when you speak the truth. One Greek philosopher, unfortunately, I can't remember who exactly said this, but he said, no one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. And I'm not saying, and here's on the other side, when you're speaking the truth, you don't have to be sadistic. For example, I had one person say to me, a true friend stabs you from the front. Why do you have to stab someone to begin with? Stab someone with your words. Huh? There are ways of being tactful to say something to when someone is doing something wrong or needs some sort of correction. And on top of that, before you actually say something and criticize someone, take a good look in the mirror and see where you actually are. Unfortunately, if you lack empathy, or if you think of yourself as perfect without flaws, it's very hard to look at yourself honestly in the mirror. Even if you are able to see things objectively, it is very hard to see yourself in the mirror, because and I mean not your face, but I mean inside. See who you really are, because honestly, people don't like to see their own ugliness. I know I don't. And we want to save face, because when we're honest, we make ourselves vulnerable and we can't hide behind this facade. But when you find who you truly are, it's really beautiful. You can actually learn to love yourself, and you can actually learn to do things because you actually want to do. That's all I have to say. But be prepared to walk this lonely path, and be prepared to lose some friendships. But if you truly believe in what you're doing, then stick with it and stay strong. Okay? Be rooted. Understand? Because if you're easily swayed, you might be pulled out by the roots out of the ground and wither away like a tree. Be rooted and be strong in your beliefs. Have that inner strength. Okay? But be prepared to face adversity. People will stand against you for not conforming, whatever your beliefs are. People will stand against you, and people won't like everything you have to say. But there will be some people that agree with you, and through this process you will find out who your true friends are. If you want, you can leave a comment below. If you have suggestions for more videos you want to see, leave a comment. Okay, you can subscribe to my channel or not. but you can reach out to me. I won't ignore you. I'm a very busy man, but I will try to answer anyone who comments below and wants to truly reach out to me for any advice. Okay? Take care, and God bless you all.